All right, line up. Awesome. Let's get started. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Hindi University. Really excited to have all of you this Sunday. As you know, my name is Ashutosh, and we meet every Sunday, 8 a.m. US Pacific time, which is time on the west coast of the US, and we learn about the Hindi language. For those of you who are new to Hindi University, you can learn more about us by going to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Hindi University. You can also go to our website, which is hindiuniversity.org, and find out all the details about, how you can join the Sunday classes and as well as practice sessions. We have many practice sessions throughout the week. Um, if you missed any of the previous sessions, you can watch it, the shorts as well as the longer videos as well. Everything is there on the YouTube platform. I share a little bit of information if you are jumping into the or learning about the HU for the very first time. And then, as mentioned, if you want to join the Sunday classes, all you need is a decent Wi-Fi, and you can use the Zoom link or the meeting ID to join. And if you miss any of the previous session, as I mentioned, you can watch it on the YouTube as well. Um, some more logistical detail. I use this WhatsApp community link to enroll new students. And once we know that you're a legitimate learner, I'll ask some question. We'll onboard you into our Discord platform as well as the private WhatsApp group as well. The requirement is at least you will join one or two Sunday classes just so that we know that you are a legitimate learner. Okay. With that being said, this year there's a lot of focus on practicing in class practice as well as like during the week you get to practice with each other. So you will notice that while we will be covering grammar, we'll be applying the grammar concepts in action, and we'll take scenarios throughout the year. Okay. uh, my my goal is and hope is that as each of you get challenged every week and you practice with that mindset, every week you will try to do better from the previous week. Okay, and you will get so comfortable in making mistakes that it will become very normal for you to speak in the Hindi language basically. Okay, and as you know, we have a lot of practice sessions throughout the week, and I wanted to have one of our amazing hosts, Sheila ji, come and talk about the story viewer session. I know in the previous week we had one more host to talk about it, so I'm going to have Sheila ji give a quick overview of how you can join this session and what you learned in the story viewer advanced session. So Sheila ji, welcome.
Thank you, Ashutosh. Namaste, dosto. Why read stories to learn a language? Well, I keep quoting our colleague Sharon G here when she says, you see grammar in action. And the other reasons I think that you want to consider reading stories is that you get vocabulary organically. You don't have to memorize by rote. It's subsumed as you read. You get cultural immersion because there are stories that tell you about the people and the culture and the context, and they begin to introduce idioms in context as well. And stories are fun. I mean, I think hopefully we all remember our parents reading us stories when we were a kid or our teachers reading with us. And stories stick. They stick because of context, they stick because of repetition, and they stick because they give you that constant exposure to the language that you're learning. And as Ashutosh said, we have 3 story weaver sessions, one by Veena, one by Hamani, who are both at level 1, which is, you can see on the middle of the right-hand side here, the levels that story weaver themselves give their stories. Story Weaver is produced by Pattern Books in India. It's a free site. It has audios to some of the stories. And basically, we read the story, listen to the story, and try and understand what the story is about. Now, when you're learning a language, there's a hump. There's a bump in the road that a lot of us face. I certainly do. And that is moving from specific vocabulary and building that vocabulary set up and going from what is explicitly said to what is implicitly meant. by the story or by the sentence. And that is where level 2 with Storyweaver really helps, because it moves the vocabulary from the everyday objects and the everyday actions into more about emotions, more about concepts, and it moves the meaning from what is said to what is meant, what is implied in the comprehension of the story. So you want to get over that bump? Come and join us at Storyweaver 2. It's at Mondays at 4:30, currently 4:30 UK time, which is 4:30 UCC. And if you're not happy with the times, check it out on World Buddy. World Time Buddy is the best place to check it out, and you can store your settings for your time zones. And come and join the group. We'd love to have you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sheila ji. Any question for Sheila ji? Anyone? Feel free to unmute yourself. You can ask now, or you can also reach out separately in the WhatsApp group or Discord. Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sheila ji.
Thank you.
Right. So with all the logistical details and details about the practice sessions, we'll jump into today's session. As you know, at the end of last week, we discussed what we're gonna do today, and it was all about sharing our future plans. Okay. It could be something that you want to do tomorrow, and something how you want to help someone, or it could be about your summer plan or winter plans. Okay, so we'll discuss about 4 different situations and 4 different patterns on how you can use it. Okay, but before that, I want to make sure that everybody is comfortable with future indefinite tense and how the verb conjugation works. We've done many tenses so far this year. So for some of you, it will be a revision. Okay, as most of you know, the most basic pronoun that you have in Hindi is मैं, which is I, and then we have he, she in it, which is यह and वह. We have हम, which is we. We have आप, you, and we have they, which is ये and वे. Okay. So how does it work when you want to say I will go, I will sleep, I will play, or I will sing? Okay. We've done we know the base verb that we take, which is the infinitive form of the verb, which is chalna, dekhna, bolna, sunna. And when we want to conjugate in the future indefinite, like in all other scenarios, we will remove the na part of the verb and will add something else to indicate that this is something that you intend to do in the near future. Yeah. So when I want to say I will certainly take the the verb stem in between, and I will say मैं. And if it is you're talking about the verb chalna, you'll take chal, and then for you'll say chalunga. And if Fernanda ji is saying it, she'll be मैं chalungi. Right? We'll practice it, but this is just to kind of get you guys started and do the warm up. Right? Similarly, if you have vah, which is he or she, for a guy, it would be chal ega. For a girl, it will be chalegi. Chalegi, one word. Yeah. Hum, just like that, it would be Josh, it would be hum.
हम चलेंगी
Mhm.
हम चलेंगी
Beautiful. Hum chalenge. Beautiful. And Michael ji, for you, it will be you will.
आप चलेंगे and आप चलेंगी.
Beautiful. Right? Aap chalenge and aap chalengi. And we have a new learner as well, Jared ji. For they, it will be.
वे चलेंगी
Okay, so far so good. Very simple pattern, right? No surprises there. Everybody should be comfortable on this one, right? Now we will practice a little bit more, right? So this is exactly what we did. I showed you uh, the verb. So you took the verb chalna, you remove the na, and you put chalunga, chalungi. Okay, again you remove the na, and you practice putting ega and egi. Chalega, chalegi. Okay, that is for the he or she or it. Similarly, for आप, हम and वे, for a group of male चलेंगे, for a group of female चलेंगी. Yeah. How do we use it with other verbs now? Like we've done this one, how do we use it with some of the other verbs? Right? We can use simply the same pattern, right? So now to look at the image and see what you will, let's say something the person she will do in the future. Right? Michael ji, can you think of something? Very simple sentence initially, and then we'll, increase the complexity.
Michael G. from Pennsylvania or Germany?
Germany.
So do you want me to say what she's doing right now? Or
Yes, what she will do. Yeah.
um वो किताब बंद करूंगी
Okay.
करेगी
Okay.
करेगी
Very good. So वह किताब बंद करेगी. What does it mean?
She will close the book.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. What other things you can think of?
वो खाना खाएगी.
वह खाना खाएगी. Beautiful. वह खाना खाएगी. Okay. Anyone else? Leena ji, you want to take a thing? Anything. You can take any word.
वो पानी पिएगी.
पानी पिएगी. Beautiful, right? She will drink water. पानी पिएगी.
पिएगी. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben.
वो जाएंगे.
Okay. Okay. So वो girl. If she girls, it will be one more time.
जाएंगे. जाएंगी. To go home.
So take a look at it. वह girl और वो girl.
जाएंगी.
So you're saying one person, right? So this one, वो girl, एगा and एगी.
जाएगी.
Yeah,
जाएगी.
beautiful. Very good, right? So वो girl जाएगी. Beautiful, right? Okay, let's take it one more time. Joyce.
Oh yeah, Joyce.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Go for it. Take the word that you see in front of you.
पढ़ना.
Hmm.
मैं पढ़ना. पढ़नाएंगी.
Okay, okay. One more time, I'm going to show you. Try it with this.
वह पढ़ेगी.
Beautiful. वह क्या पढ़ेगी? What will she study?
She's studying.
She will study, right? So what will she study? वह क्या पढ़ेगी?
Oh no. Sorry, again. Sorry, I'm confused.
Okay, so I'm asking you a counter question. What will she study? वह क्या पढ़ेगी?
क्या पढ़ेगी.
Yes. Can you think of something like she will study Hindi or she will study math or she will study, any subject you can think of. Or
Okay. वह पढ़ेगी science.
Okay, very good. So वह science पढ़ेगी, right? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Let's do some more. Okay, so let's see this time. Simple. Let's see if we have 1 minute. Fernanda, you want to give it a try?
वह एक एग्जाम लिखेगी.
Yes, very good, right? लिखेगी. लिखना is to write.
Yeah.
Okay. So वह एक एग्जाम लिखेगी or which is fine. Or you can say वह एक letter लिखेगी or email लिखेगी. Any of those are all in the right sort of spirit. Yeah. Amazing. Let's see if I have more. Okay. Um, who else would like to try it out? Yeah. Why don't you try Mayaji? Yes, Mayaji. Unmute yourself.
मैं मेरा घर साफ करूंगी.
Okay. Okay. I will. Okay. So, and for someone else, it would be वह.
वो वह
Mhm.
वह उस उसकी घर
Mhm.
उसका घर साफ करेंगी.
करेगी. Beautiful, right? वो घर साफ करेगी.
करेगी.
Wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. Who else would like to try? I want to make sure at least very basic stuff is sort of like you're feeling confident and you can just think of it on the spot. Yes, William, Bill, go for it.
वे किताब में लिखेगी.
Okay, very good. वो किताब में लिखेगी. Okay, wonderful. Pick up the pace. Anyone else? KTG?
वह duck duck movie देखेगी.
Okay, वह मूवी देखेगी. Wonderful. शीला जी?
वह किताब में गाने लिखेगी.
वह गाने लिखेगी. Beautiful. शरण जी?
वो 9 बजे पुस्तकालय में इतिहास पढ़ेगी.
Beautiful. Okay. मिता जी?
वह काम करेगी.
वह काम करेगी. Wonderful, right? What does it mean?
She will work or she will do work.
She will do work. Very good, right? Fiona ji?
वह पेंसिल के साथ किताब पर लिखेगी.
Wonderful, wonderful. Pencil से किताब पे लिखेगी. Bill, you are raising. Yeah, Bill, go for it. You want to say something? Or okay, Marwa ji, go for it.
उसकी सहेलिया से मिलेगी.
Okay, very good, right? वह अपनी सहेलियों से मिलेगी, right? मिलना is to
Meet.
very good, right? So she will meet her friends. Okay, so hopefully the basics are sort of getting comfortable, right? You can take the verb, remove the na, and try to conjugate based on the subject, right? Let's try to see if we can use it with the pronoun man. Okay, so the very basic thing I can tell you, when you want to make a promise or when you want to make a plan, that's your scenario number 1.
Don't.
Okay, right? So you know that you can use the pattern I'm going to show you. You can use that pattern to sort of tell about your plans. And I want to change the format a little bit. Instead of one person is saying it, why don't we make it a dialogue? So one person is asking the question, okay, and you can make the question based on the template that you see in front of you, okay, and then the other person will respond, okay. So I'm going to start with the role play. I'm going to ask the question and I'm going to have, you know, Michael G from Germany respond to me so other people can see it. And once you're comfortable, I'm going to have you guys do it with each other, okay. So everybody will get a chance. There are 4 different scenarios that I have or template that I have, so everybody will get opportunity, okay. So Michael G from Germany, क्या आप कल ऑफिस जाएंगे?
मैं कल ऑफिस नहीं जाऊंगा.
Very good, right? So you saw. Let's try it one more. क्या आप आज खाना बनाएंगे?
हाँ मैं आज खाना बनाऊंगा.
Beautiful. क्या आप अगले साल इंडिया जाएंगे?
मैं शायद अगले साल इंडिया जाऊंगा.
Beautiful. Okay. So I hope everyone followed the conversation. It was completely in Hindi. Now I'm going to have you, Michael G. from Germany,
Hmm.
have a person, pick a person you want to have a conversation with. Use this template so people can at least follow what you want to ask. Okay. And then once people are comfortable, you can go outside of this as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
I can pick a person if you have difficulty.
I'm
If you
just
cannot
trying
see
to
the.
see who's here, who hasn't. Fiona, maybe.
Okay, go for it. Fiona ji, unmute yourself.
Mhm.
So let's see. क्या आज दोस्त से मिलूंगा मिलेगी?
जी हाँ, मैं आज दोस्त से जूम पर मिलूंगी.
And क्या अगले हफ्ते में कुछ सब्जी खरीदेंगी?
जी हाँ, मैं सब्जी अगले हफ्ते मैं अगले हफ्ते सब्जी खरीदूंगी. शायद मटर ना टमाटर ना या आलू.
Amazing. One more.
One more. क्या आप कल काम पर कुछ बातचीत करेंगी?
काम पर मतलब क्या है?
At work.
Oh, काम पर. मैं अफसोस है. um, मैं सेवानिवृत्त हूँ. मैं
Okay,
काम
very good.
पर नहीं करती.
Very good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So now we'll change the role. Fiona ji, you are the one asking question. You have to pick a person, and as people get comfortable, you will also pick the pace slightly. Yeah. So go for it.
Sharon ji.
Okay. Very good. Shan.
क्या आप अगले साल करेंगी?
Sorry, did she say Shan or Sharon?
Sharon.
So that would be me. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so I wasn't, I was so focused. Can you ask me again, please?
क्या आप अगले साल करेंगी?
Okay.
अगले साल मेरा मैकेनिक जाऊंगी.
क्या आप अगले हफ्ते खाना पकाएंगी?
Yeah.
मैं अगले हफ्ते oh my goodness. Dosa. Did you ask me what I was going to eat? So, kaungi.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. So I'll take a quick moment here. I'm going to just stop the sharing and I'm going to show the whiteboard just so that you guys can understand the key difference. One is we have, let's say, मैं India जाऊंगा. The verb is jana, right? So you remove the na for मैं, you put unga for a guy and ungi for a girl, right? So this is your male, this is your female. One question is, will you go to India next year? The response is either yes or no, right? Ha or na. When you want to make this thing where the response is yes or no, the pattern here is you will just say this thing in in Hindi, which is, because now the subject is you are asking someone. So when the question is in the yes and no format, the kya is in the beginning. क्या आप जाएंगे? ओके, क्या आप पेरिस जाएंगे, क्या आप इंडिया जाएंगे, और क्या आप पेरू जाएंगी, right? So when the question is beginning with kya, the person is really asking you yes or no. Okay. Second is they want to know not yes and no, but where in this case. So if the question is आप अगले साल कहाँ जाएंगे, ओके, आप कहाँ जाएंगे और आप क्या खाएंगे, ओके, that's where will you go. It's not will you go to India or not. It's like आप क्या खाएंगी, ओके, और आप क्या बनाएंगी. What will you eat or what will you make, okay? आप किससे मिलेंगी, who will you meet, okay? और आप anything, any interrogative things, we can put it here. Okay, so I hope it is clear. If not, we'll do a little bit of more repetition, but I just thought it will be useful for you. As you're asking question, you can ask questions in both ways, whether yes and no, or you can do this pattern as well. Yeah, it's going to come soon. Okay, I've not spent too much time on it, so in case if it is hard, stay with me and we'll get it clarified. Okay, one more, Fiona ji and Sharon ji.
Okay. क्या आप आप कहाँ आप कल कहाँ जाएंगी?
Kal kaha, where will I go tomorrow? Kal मैं मेरा कुत्ता चलूंगी.
Okay, good try. Awesome. And now I'm going to change it. Thank you so much. Leena ji and Mia ji. Mia ji will ask question and Leena ji will respond. Okay, Mia, hopefully you can hear me, Mia ji. You both have to unmute yourself, Leena and Mia, and okay, Mia, can you hear me, Mia? Okay, so you will ask question now. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
डिनर के लिए आप क्या खाएगी?
Okay. One more time.
Can you repeat it? Yeah.
So, I can repeat it. So she said,
Oh.
dinner
के लिए
Okay, I think I heard it. I'm going to say it. What will you? Okay, so dinner के लिए आप क्या खाएंगी?
So she's asking, what will you eat for dinner?
Yes.
मैं paneer tikka masala. What was it? Kaingi?
For मैं, it's pungi.
Kaungi.
Beautiful, beautiful. One more sentence, Mia.
अगले रविवार आप क्या करेगी?
Ravivar is Sunday. So next Sunday. One more time, Mia ji. Next Sunday, आप
रविवार आप क्या करेगी?
आप क्या करेंगे means what will you do?
करें. Yes.
Next Sunday?
आप क्या? Yes, that's right.
मैं हिंदी पढ़ूंगी.
Beautiful,
मैं
beautiful.
हिंदी पढ़ूंगी.
Awesome, awesome. Great job. Okay. See, it appeared initially harder, but at least when it's said in a context, it's getting better. Okay, so we'll have Mitaji and Josh. Mitaji, you will ask question. Josh will respond.
Okay. Josh, क्या समोसे समोसे बनेंगे?
Is that, will I make samosas?
Yes.
Okay. नहीं मैं नहीं samosa बनूंगा.
Bana.
बनाऊंगा.
Yes, very good. Banaunga. Okay, very good. Banaunga. Yeah. One more.
क्या आप पनीर खाएंगे?
हाँ, मैं पनीर करूंगा.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So, you can, as there's no rush, you can slow it down, take your time to finish it. Okay. So, this is when you want to share basic, simple plans. Okay. And you want to make a promise that I will work very hard or I will, study for A, B, and C, right? You are sharing your plans. For all of those situations, you can use this template. I'm going to move on to the next one so you guys can all practice it. As you can imagine, things will get slightly more, you know, um, harder. Okay, so here is when you want to make an offer and you want to make on the spot decision. The grammar is still the same. The grammar is still the same, but you can use this pattern. Okay, such as मैं phone पे, बात करूंगा. I will talk on phone. Okay. मैं homework करूंगा. Okay. मैं कल I can make something, right? मैं कल बताऊंगा. Okay. Or rather, if you want to make it even more interesting, I'm going to stop sharing it. So when you want to make on the spot, you can use two verbs together actually. So let me take one step back here. So if you notice it, you have मैं कल, one verb here and the second verb here, verb one and verb two. You have here bata, na, and dena. Okay. Or let's say I'm going to make it simple. You have bolna and dena. Okay. So what you do is the second verb will be conjugated just the way you were conjugating before, which is मैं कल, dena will become dunga. Here, you just take the infinitive form of the verb. Essentially, it's a compound verb. मैं कल बोल दूंगा. Okay? मैं कल बोल दूंगा. Okay? मैं कल चला जाऊंगा. Okay? मैं कल लिख, and again, you will use a लिख दूंगा here. It may be slightly harder, but think of it as like a compound verb. You are practicing two verbs together. The second one will get conjugated. The first one is really you're removing the na. Okay. So I'm going to show the slide again. Maybe this one is a better, not in the conversation. but just rather making sentence.
Ashutosh
Yeah,
ji,
yeah.
लिख दूंगा का मतलब क्या है?
Yes. So compound verb is, as anybody would like to take a guess before I give the answer.
What is the question?
Yeah, anybody would like to give it a try? What are compound, if anyone remembers from before, what is
The
compound verb?
question, what is the question?
The question is, what does it mean? One is मैं कल लिखूंगा, or मैं कल लिख दूंगा. Yes, Christine ji.
I think compound verbs add meaning to the verb. So with Lena and Dena, it means who's the receiver of the action is, if it's towards someone else or I'm getting the benefit from it. So lik dunga, I'm doing the writing for something that I will benefit from.
Yeah, yeah. So it's basically where the action is going. Like, Dena is to give, Lena is to take. So I will write it down for the benefit of everyone. कल मैं लिख दूंगा. Okay? कल मैं letter लिख दूंगा. Right? It may be hard initially, but initially let's just try practicing a simple sentence. I'll give it a start. Okay, so at least you will get comfortable, with it. मैं कल homework कर दूंगा. मैं कल homework, I didn't write here करना here, but कर दूंगा. Okay? मैं अगले साल बना दूंगा. And बना दूंगा, you can say project बना दूंगा. Okay? I'll help you out because this is it can be slightly tricky, right? So Fernanda ji, I'm gonna have you take one thing from the, from the sections and try to at least make a sentence.
Okay, so मैं आज
मैं आज
एक lesson कर लूंगा और
yeah. So मैं आज एक लेसन कर
लूंगी.
Yes, मैं आज एक लेसन कर लूंगी, मैं आज एक लेसन पढ़ लूंगी. All of those are correct. Lena, it's like I will do it for the benefit of myself. It's almost like, when you say Lena as a second word, it's coming to you. Okay. So great work there. Okay. Katie ji, I'm gonna have you try it out.
मैं कल सुबह बात करूंगी.
Very good. बात कर.
I want to. I'll make conversation tomorrow morning. That's what.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right, but just in this fact.
बात बोल करूंगी. So मैं सुबह में बात बोल करूंगी.
You have to use two words, right? So kar.
Yeah.
So karna is coming from here, and from here it would be lena. So baat kar.
Oh. Baat bol leungi.
Okay. So yeah. So this is basically so I'm gonna write it down. So मैं कल बात exactly बात करना. Okay. बात you remove the na from here, so it will बात कर लूंगी. Okay. मैं कल बात कर लूंगी. Right? So you want to offer the on-the-spot solution to something. Let's say somebody discussing with you, oh, this neighbor did such and such thing, and as a result of it, we had this problem, and you're like, okay, मैं कल बात कर लूंगी. Okay. So one is मैं बात करूंगी. You could have said that as well. मैं बात करूंगी, which is I will talk. This is just adding flavor to it. Okay, you have two verbs, baat karna and lena. Essentially, you just added both of them together. The second one is getting conjugated, and the first one, as I said, is just removing the na. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, Josh, go for it.
Just the pronunciation of dunga and lunga. You don't pronounce the e at all. I know in Lena and Dana are irregular in past tense, but
That's right. So, it's as you said, it's the irregular word. So it's like basically, lena and dena becomes lunga and dunga, basically,
not
right?
not leunga or deunga.
I mean, there are cases where you can use it as well, but like,
Okay.
you for right now, you can just say lunga and dunga, and that would be fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah? Yeah. Yes, Sharon ji, and then after that, Maya ji.
Can I make a sentence that has three verbs in it that is something like मैं अगले साल samba, banana, seek lungi?
That's right. Ma'am, you can say that, right? You can say that, but it appears it's like a verb, but it's like sambar banana seek lungi, right? I mean, so it's sambar banana in one verb, and seek lungi is another verb. Basically, it's a compound verb. That's what you have. I will learn to make sambar, right? So even though it gives us the illusion it's three verbs, it's two. Second one is you should count it as a compound verb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not true, but
Yeah. So, good question. Maya ji?
Okay, I wanted to try two ways to just make sure I understand. Me ajrat kana bana dungi.
Yes. मैं आज
Me
रात
aj
खाना
and you could also say me ajrat kana bana lungi. And if it's
Yes.
dungi, you're making it for others, and if it's lungi, you're making it for yourself.
When you're saying dungi, it's for the benefit of everyone, right?
Okay.
Like as a mother, for example, like आज मैं खाना बना
Mhm.
दूंगी, right? I mean, it's like for
Mhm.
versus like lunga is like the restaurants are all closed, or I couldn't do the extra grocery shopping, so I have to eat something, right? So मैं खाना बना lunga, like I'll go cook for
Mhm.
myself basically, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a very subtle difference. Even if you ask native speakers, a lot of them, they will not be able to explain you grammatically what's happening here. So don't be surprised
Mhm.
if you talk to someone and they're like, okay, I don't know, I just say it.
They just say it like that, right? That's
Yes,
yeah.
that's right. Right. I'm gonna have one more person. Christine ji, why don't you try a few more? And JD ji after that.
आज रात मैं जल्दी सुनूंगी
Mhm.
मैं मेरी कुत्ती के लिए खाना दे दूंगी
Okay. कुत्ते को खाना.
कुत्ते को खाना दे दूंगी
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. JD ji?
अगले साल मैं स्कूल शुरू करूंगा.
Okay, very good. One more.
Okay. आज क्या आज आप मुझे पैसा दूंगी?
Okay. Let's say you want to use the compound verb. You want to use dena and dena.
Okay, so it'd be de दूंगी.
They, yeah, aap would be they.
क्या आप मुझे पैसा दे दूंगा?
So फिर मैं पैसे दूंगा. आप पैसे. For आप it would be.
Oh, आपको.
No, आप is correct. Aap would be you will.
Oh, देंगे, देंगी.
Yes. क्या आप आज रात मुझे पैसे
देंगे.
Yeah, दे देंगे.
देंगे.
Very good. Yeah, it's hard because you're using two two verbs. Okay. So anyway, to make the plan or to make a promise, that was your scenario number one. Scenario number two, when you offer a solution or on the spot decision where you want to use a compound verb. Okay. And the next one, I'm going to have people who couldn't try it yet. When you want to give a warning or you want to give assurance or prediction, right? Whether it's going to rain tomorrow or not. Okay. Whether there will be thunderstorm tonight or not, or next year this is going to be really hot or not. Right. So, Jared, I'm going to have you give it a try. In the end, you will see two words, hona, to happen, ana is to come. So you can pick any of those.
See, आज घर में होना है.
Okay, so you remove the na and you put gi. Garmi is feminine. Aaj garmi hogi.
होगी.
Yeah, aaj garmi hogi. Okay. You could have used other verb also, but for the simplicity, I just kept it to hona and ana. Okay. Typically, people say aaj garmi padegi. Okay, which will mean like it will fall, just like the. And similarly, if you want to say it will rain tonight, what will you say?
आज रात बारिश होगा. होगी.
Feminine hogi. Beautiful. Aaj raat barish hogi. Okay. You want to say okay, make one more because I didn't get a chance to talk to you, right? So you want to take the opposite of yahan is wahan, right? So you want to say it will be cold there. Let's say your friend is going to Switzerland and they're packing and they don't know, and you want to give them a warning or you want to tell them basically they should pack winter clothes.
हाँ. स्विट्जरलैंड यहाँ ठंडा होना.
Remove the na.
स्विट्जरलैंड ठंड होगा.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. So you can just say wahan thand hogi or Switzerland thanda hoga. You can say either way. They're all correct. Okay. Michael G from Pennsylvania, want to make some warning or assurance or give prediction.
Okay. Kal barish hogi.
Say a few more.
Yahan tand hogi.
Yahan thand hogi. Okay.
Agle sal koi nahi aga.
Okay. What does it mean?
Next year, no one's coming.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Kal tufan hogi.
Okay. So you want to use the verb ana.
Kal tufan agi. Aga or agi?
Aega.
Aega. Oh, aega. Yeah, aega.
You want to give assurance that it will not come. When you want to say that, you are negating the sentence pretty much, right? So let's say somebody's worried that it's gonna rain tomorrow, right?
Okay.
But you want to tell them that no, it's not gonna rain tomorrow, or the thunderstorm will not come tomorrow. How will you give them the assurance?
So kal tufan nahi aegi.
It's masculine, so it would be kal tufan nahi.
Nahi aega.
Very good. Okay, very good. Okay, Chris, you want to give it a try? Same thing. You want to give assurance to someone that no, don't worry. It will not be hot tomorrow.
क क यहाँ कमी होती
And negative would be, no, it's good. Negative would be कल यहाँ गर्मी
कमी ठंड ठंडा
no negative you
sorry
no you're on the right track. So you कल यहाँ गर्मी होगी is what you said. All you want to say is it will not be hot here tomorrow. So not is nothing but नहीं, right? So कल
यहाँ कोई कमी नहीं होगी.
Beautiful, right? You're giving assurance to someone that it will not be hot tomorrow. Yeah? Great. Okay. Let's see. Someone who's not tried before, first I'm going to ask them, and then we'll come back to folks who tried. Sunny ji, you want to give it a try?
Absolutely. Wait just a minute. Okay. मैं जेडी से सवाल पूछा हूँ.
You can ask JD ji a question.
Okay, जेडी जी, आपके लिए एक आमंत्रण देना चाहूंगा. आप न्यूयॉर्क आऊंगा या नहीं?
One more time. क्या आप?
जेडी जी, आपके लिए एक आमंत्रण देना चाहता हूँ. I do invited New York on आप New York आऊंगा. Will you come to New York?
मुझे नहीं पता.
क्यों भाई यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा नाता हो रहा है. मुझे तुम्हारे एक नाटक देखने के लिए ले जाऊंगा. और अच्छा स्वादिष्ट खाना के लिए ले जाऊंगा.
धन्यवाद.
Are you going to go or not?
No. मुझे न्यूयॉर्क नहीं पसंद है.
अच्छा.
मैं न्यूयॉर्क में रहता था.
Wonderful. Okay, आपको कौन सा शहर पसंद है? Right. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm going to switch it now. Good job. Okay. Anong ji, I want you to try a few. And then, I have limited time left, so I'm going to use, time for. Yes.
कीजिए आशुजी, मेरा एक सवाल है.
Okay, go for it.
ओके. मेरे पास दो सेंटेंस. कल बारिश होगी. It means tomorrow will rain, right?
Yes.
अगर मैंने कहा शायद कल बारिश हो, right?
Yeah.
It look like a subjunctive, right?
That's right. That's right. Yes, subjective.
What is the meaning is different?
Yes. So the question is, one is kal barish hogi versus shayad kal barish ho. What is the difference? The second one is a possibility. Okay, there is some uncertainty around it. It's a subjunctive sentence, right? And the first one is a little bit more definitive. Kal barish hogi. You are saying it as a, maybe you know about it, or you check the weather, or you are a little bit more certain about it, right? That's a major difference. Subjective, it's a possibility. Uncertainty, you are just not sure. Yeah, shayad kal barish ho. Right?
If shayad, it means that it's not sure, right?
Yes, that's right.
It will be happen or not happen, it's not sure, like that.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, मुझे कोशिश करने देती हूँ ना. मैं अपने दोस्तों के साथ रात का खाना खाऊंगी.
Very, very good.
อีกสั
You
กไหม
have
คะ
yes, I hear.
โอเคค่ะ
Okay, wonderful. You want to make more sentence or you good?
or sentence อักเลซานแม้เมริโยจนาภารัตอาเอกิภารัตจาเอกิจา
Okay,
อุง
मैं
กี
जाऊंगी. Very good.
เมริโยจนาอักเลซาน
Okay,
ภารัตจาอุงกี
beautiful. Right. So just to kind of recap, and for everyone, we did 3 scenarios. First one is the simple plans, or you want to make a promise, simple template. Second one was you want to offer and provide on-the-spot decisions where you are using the compound verb. That was your second thing. Third one is where your subject is rather different. You're talking about, some warning, assurance, or prediction, right? It's not like मैं, आप, हम. It's really कल बारिश होगी versus आज तूफान नहीं आएगा versus अगले साल बहुत गर्मी पड़ेगी. Right? You're not talking about hum or they or anybody else. Now the fourth one, like if you remember, in the previous class we learned about pains when someone is experiencing pain. Now you can also say future indefinite tenses when somebody is giving you medication. Your reaction would be, क्या मुझे जलन होगी? Will I get irritation? Okay. Or क्या मुझे, when you're taking a medication, क्या मुझे, or they're putting some injection or syringe on you, like you're like, क्या मुझे दर्द होगा? Okay. One is you're telling right now that I'm experiencing a pain right now. मुझे दर्द हो रहा है. Okay. Versus, the person is asking, how will it impact me? Okay. क्या मुझे दर्द होगा? Okay. क्या मुझे इन्फेक्शन होगा? Okay. क्या मुझे घबराहट होगी? Like, and Sunny ji can probably relate to it as a doctor. Like, when a doctor is prescribing something, you will have natural reaction to it, right? And the natural side effect would be like, irritation or jalan or, or anything along those lines, right? Yes, so I'm gonna, because Saniji, you are the subject matter expert in this one, in this particular scenario. Let's say you want to tell someone that after taking this medication, what will the side effect they will notice? Keep it very simple, and instead of mujhe, it will be aapko, right?
ये दवाई बहुत तेज है, कोई असर होगा, ऐसे ही खुजली होगा,
आपको
कभी कभी खुजली होगा,
होगी,
आपको होगी, ओके, आपके पेट में जलन होगी, लेकिन आप चिंता मत करो, कभी कभी इस दवाई खाने के बाद घबराहट होगी और ये आपको कलेजा पर असर होगी. You want me to go on? Or?
No, this is good. This is good. Okay. So
उल्टी लगी.
Okay. You can make a negative sentence also, right? For example, if I'm asking you as a patient, क्या मुझे खांसी होगी?
Are you asking me? Or?
Yeah. क्या मुझे
नहीं, खांसी नहीं असर है.
खांसी नहीं होगी. Yeah? So you can, so if you notice it, how we are changing it in the previous sentences, you didn't have मुझे in there, right? So it's like, you are combining multiple concepts here. It's like, will I experience this thing? So you know that there's a future indefinite tense in there. But in addition to that, you're talking about pain and experiences. So subject will be used with the postposition ko. That's your sort of your fourth scenario. So I'm going to take a pause. I know, I went over this one slightly faster. So if anybody has any question, I think it's better to take a question.
Yeah, I have a question, Ashuji.
Yeah.
In reality, when you hear Hindi speakers speak, They don't use the honga, hoga, donga, or lenga. They just use karung, like karung. They don't say karunga, say karung, or dunga, they dung. Isn't that correct? I
Yeah.
mean, they mean dunga, but they say dung.
Yeah, I mean, it's f- two different. I mean, who would like to? I mean, before I give my thing, Christine ji, you want to say something on that one? The question is, you don't really hear the future indefinite conjugation. What you hear is like, क्या मैं जाऊं, or मैं करूं, or बोलूं, or सुनूं.
I think it's more informal. Like if we're speaking, the same way happens in English, for example. Like when we're talking, people mostly use the past simple tense instead of saying, using the past perfect or the present perfect to talk about past events in general. So it's more of a conversational thing and being informal with friends than being properly correct or using proper grammar.
Yeah, Taniji, you okay with that?
Yes, but I'm not sure it answers. So she's saying that when you shorten karunga to karung, you're being informal. That's the
So, I mean,
difference.
the two different things. Like, if they're using karu in the context of something that they want to do it in the future indefinite. I mean, multiple cases that can happen. One is she's absolutely correct that people, when they're talking in general, they're using informal Hindi. That's absolutely correct. Second one is you don't know whether it is, I don't know right now, based on what you're asking, whether it is going to be a subjunctive situation or not, right? One is like
Right.
instead of karunga, if they're removing ga, are they using it in a subjunctive case where they're asking, should I help you or not? क्या मैं आपकी मदद करूं? Right?
Right.
Are they asking it in the context of subjunctive where they're not sure when they're offering something, right? So oftentimes Hindi speakers will mix up the because it's for them it's natural, right? I mean, so it's I mean both of those scenarios you can look into it, whether it is they're trying to use it in a different context or whether they're just trying to be informal there.
So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
short,
Go ahead,
I
Sunil.
think
Go
so
ahead.
if you shorten it, it could be future indefinite, or it could also be subjunctive. So it changes the syntax.
yes. I mean, I have to if you send me the scenario, I will get a little bit more details about it. But based on what I'm understanding, what you're asking, it can be multiple things that's happening there. It's a
I was
yeah.
thinking, Ashutosh, that when I go to a doctor and if he was to prescribe me some medicine, I would be concerned if I was going to be tired so that I wouldn't have to drive. So I might say, will I be tired? Meaning,
Yeah.
is it okay that tiredness comes to me and that'll be okay and I just have to deal with it, rather than will I definitely get tired?
Yeah, 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 yeah. So is it a subjunctive where you're not sure and you want to conjugate in a certain way,
Exactly.
right? Yeah. क्या शायद आपको खांसी हो versus होगी,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Right. Synergy, definitely send me the scenario one more time and I'll look into it, whether it is someone being informal or it's a subjective or something else. Yeah.
Ashuji, I find this all in listening to Bollywood movies. When you watch a movie, they never say the full word. They all karong, budung, even in like movie songs.
Yeah.
Agar aap ek ख्वाब चाहिए मैं सौ ख्वाब दूं. So they
Yeah. So
don't.
that's not future indefinite. I think what you're talking about, for example, the Shah Rukh Khan song, right? I mean, मैं कोई ऐसा गीत गाऊं कि
Right.
आरज़ू ज़्यादा, because it's all subjective. Like perhaps I sing a song and then create this imagination, so it's subjective basically. The entire song is subjective scenario.
Ashutosh, can I
Yeah.
say something? I think subjunctive, which is Sanji's saying it coming in many forms. One of them to ask a question, like "Keh do tumhe ya chup rahun." This is like in that context. Of course, it comes in. Can I ask you or still quiet? कह दो तुम्हें या चुप रहूं. This not future form. This is subjunctive form, and I think it's formal and informal because this is
Yeah.
subjunctive. We studied many times in all the books, so I think it's coming in the form of do this or that in
Yeah.
this context.
So we'll do it. We'll cover subjunctive also
I
in the
hope,
class.
really,
Yeah.
I hope so.
Right. So I know we are right on time. So, and this is something I did in the previous class as well. I want you to practice it, especially reading the Devanagari and trying to make sense of it. I have two short stories. I'm going to post it for all of you. You can also take a screenshot. So this is the story number 1. And this I'm going to post the audio also, and so that there'll be a short video for this one. Similarly, for this one also, there will be a short video, which is story number 2. Okay. So this is again a slightly more complex than the previous one. Okay. So these are again future indefinite. I used it last year also, and it's very good, and I think you should do it as well, all of you. Okay. And the last but not least, what are we going to do next week? Okay. All of you will act as a news reporter or someone who the person is interviewing, and you will describe an accident that happened a week ago or yesterday. So essentially, we learn to practice past events or past tense. Okay. We'll try to break it down, and we'll use a template so you can all describe, past situation. Okay. I'm going to give like a 1 or 2 minute video in advance. It's great if you watch it in advance. If not, don't worry. We'll cover it together. Yeah. And after watching next week, all of you will be in a comfortable position to at least talk about something that happened yesterday, such as like kal yahan ek car aayi, usme se ek aadmi, or bacha nikla, right? You'll be able to talk about basic sentences or you can narrate something that happened yesterday. Yeah. So again, if you have any questions or anything, we can, stop the broadcast and we can take any questions from anyone. So I'm going to stop the broadcast.